Hey, good morning. This is May Valensky with Driving Markets. Hope you're well. Okay, so what you've got as of last week, you had a rebound in markets, mainly due to a couple of factors that BioNTech and Pfizer said that their vaccines are effective against the Omicron, and the markets liked that and rebounded to within 1% of the all-time highs. They're probably going to test that further this week leading up to the Christmas break, so you probably see all-time highs reached or even breached. Depends on how the markets take the further information that's going to come out this week. You've also got some very serious numbers coming out this week. You've got the FOMC, the Federal Open Market Committee meeting, which starts on Tuesday and Wednesday, and they will be updating us regarding the bond tapering program. What is the bond tapering program? Just to give everyone a heads up and therefore level playing field of where we're at on that particular title. It describes the stimulus that was put in place back in the beginning of the pandemic, which accounted for about 1.9 or $2 trillion, and the Fed has decided to taper it, which has mean reduce it and stop giving all that stimulus back into the US economy. The main reason is quite simple, is that the US economy now has full employment and is back to near pre-pandemic levels, and therefore they don't see a need for this stimulus to continue. You have to remember the labor market is growing significantly reducing significantly. You've got full employment, and you've also got highest inflation in 39 years since 1982, running at 6.8%. This week you've also got new housing starts reporting. You've got a very important figure out tomorrow in the States, which is the Producer Price Index. The Producer Price Index simply tells you what is the basic cost, the input costs of making goods, and how that is passed on to the consumer. Leading up to Christmas, also we're going to have an appetite to see, or an indication to see, how the retail market, the consumer, is spending their money before Christmas, if you're tightening the purses or you're going all out for it. At the moment it looks like everyone's going all out for it. They're buying as if there's no ends. There's no end in sight. People are standing in line in order to buy Louis Vuitton or to buy D&G, Armani, Gucci, whoever they can get hold of. They are just out there to get whatever they can of consumer goods, which is going to feed into inflation. I've gone on about inflation non-stop, but it is there and it's going to continue rising. Interesting, the IMF, which is the International Monetary Fund, has put pressure on the US Federal Reserve, the central bank there, to increase interest rates and reduce their bond purchasing due to full employment. So there's a bit of external pressure there for Fed Chairman Jerome Powell. What have you got in the UK? Well, in the UK you've got Omicron, which is doubling every 3 days, so the numbers are significant. You also had Naftali Bennett in Israel say that 2 children in the UK died from Omicron. That is fake news. This office came out an hour later and apologised for that fake news, but it's already around the net. There's a lot of panic out there and unnecessary comments by politicians and by medical experts will just further deviate the public's faith and trust in government and in health authorities. There's a lot of distrust there and a lot of uncertainty, and people just don't know what the heck's going to happen. In my opinion, the UK is heading for a lockdown in January. They're just preparing the ground. What's interesting is that the UK is one of the only countries that reports deep results, or deep genetic results, regarding the coronavirus, where other countries like Germany, Holland, France, Italy don't report in-depth results, and therefore their numbers are deemed to be light, which is totally not true. They're probably the same level as the UK, because Omicron is now global and worldwide. What we don't know is what's going to be the effect on the hospitals are concerned, and what's going to be the effect in terms of the mortality rate. We just simply don't know that. It's too early to tell. So that's a bit of cheer for you for Christmas. You're probably going to have hopefully you'll have a lead up of retail sales booming in the next up until the 25th of December, and then let's see where it goes from there. In January, you never know. Interest rates may stay the same, inflation may come down. But on the other hand, Dracula may donate to the blood bank also. So, if you need to get hold of me, this is Meir Walensky from Driving Markets. Contact me on LinkedIn, Instagram, Walensky Meir. You contact me on Twitter, contact me on YouTube. You can contact me on wherever you want to contact me. Meir Walensky, Driving Markets. Remember, only trade with regulated firms. If you don't, they are likely to scam you. I've been there, I've seen it. Stay away. If you have any issues with trading, please contact me. I'll be more than happy to guide you. All the best. Have a good day.